Hello and welcome back to Today is Saturday and we're getting ready to finish some house cleaning. I started cleaning on Friday night and I cleaned until about midnight and then I crashed. So I'm up this morning to do some more cleaning. I get started on this laundry. I'm going to make myself a little bit of cocoa, and it's one of my favorite cocos that I have grown accustomed to liking. It comes from Publix, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's this hazelnut cocoa, and it's made by Land O'Lakes, and they have several different flavors of this cocoa. They have the hazelnut, which is my favorite. They have the chocolate, which is the kids' favorite. They have this French vanilla, and I like the French vanilla too. And the kids like the French vanilla. And then they have like a raspberry as well. We've gone through all of them. You can use water or milk. I don't have regular milk this morning, and I don't like to use water in my cocoa. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of almond milk in it with this hazelnut and see how that tastes. So I'm gonna warm my milk up, and I will be right back. Just warmed up a little bit of almond milk and mixed it in with my cocoa. Now I'm going to stir it. Wash out my measuring glass that I did that in actually. Didn't have much to do. I've got the dishwasher to unload, but before I do that, I think I'm gonna go sit out and enjoy a little bit of my cocoa. So yeah, we're gonna walk out and go out on the porch and enjoy a little bit of cocoa. Y'all are probably wondering what's really going on with my hair. So I normally wear it to work in these two braids, and on the weekends I try to do afro puffs or half afro puffs or way at the top afro puffs or something. But I think this weekend I'm going to take the time to actually do a twist out. And I say do a twist out, but really what I want to do is I want to just twist it and let it stay twisted, because at the end of the month I'm going to actually get some braids, some really small braids. They're micro braids. Well, they're not really micro braids because they're not super small micro, but they're really super small braids. And so I'm going to get some braids. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to wear a twist out for the next, I'm just going to wear it twisted up for the next couple weeks. And then on the third week, I'll take it out for the twist. And then I'll wash it and get ready to get it braided down. Not bad with the almond milk. It gives us a real nutty flavor. I was listening to our local news this morning before I got out of bed, and they were talking about Halloween this year and how Halloween is being affected by everything that's going on in the world right now. And I've got a question for all my friends out there. What are your Halloween plans? Are your kids trick-or-treating? Are you doing Halloween gatherings, parties? Are you going to festivals like Oktoberfest? Or are you going to like pumpkin patches? Or like, are you having a normal Halloween? Or are you guys just gonna hang out at home and watch movies? I personally never really celebrated Halloween. I don't denounce the holiday at all. but it's never been, I guess it's never been that holiday that made a huge difference, I guess, to me. When I was in grade school, I used to dress up for our Halloween, because we used to always have these fall fests at school around Halloween time. And so my mom always bought me like you know how you used to buy it when we were kids. We used to buy the little mask with the rubber band went around your head, the little plastic mask with the little plastic suit, and I always was like Wonder Woman or I don't know, She-Ra or something. But I went trick-or-treating once. Me and I'm the oldest of 2 younger brothers, and we went trick-or-treating once. But we only went to like grandma's house, and grandma went home. So we never really trick-or-treated. And it's not that I feel like we missed out on anything or anything, because it's never really been one of those holidays that my mom really made a big deal out of it. She never did just say no, 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 but she never just made a big deal out of it. So as an adult, I don't really make a big deal out of it. When my 5 kids, they haven't really celebrated Halloween either. I've never taken them trick-or-treating or anything like that. I don't really just trust people enough to just take my kids trick-or-treating. They enjoy school festivities, so like my older 2 girls, when they were younger, I would always buy them princess Halloween costumes. They always wanted to dress up as princesses, so they always did. And we would go to, I was at my local church that I went to here, that I was a member of. We always did a what we call it, a Hallapalooza night, I think that's what we call it, Hallapalooza or something, Holla something. Anyway, it was like a big festival at the church, and so some churches do it like a trunk or treat. We didn't really just do trunk or treat. We did have like cupcakes, and we did festival games, like they did cake walks and jump rope, and they had all these little booths set up where you can, you know, go, I don't know, throw the beanbag through the hole and win a cake. Or so it was like a cute little church festival that I would take my kids to, and they would always wear their Halloween costumes, but their Halloween costumes were always princesses, Disney princesses. So, and most people that would go to the event at our church were usually dressed up as princesses or pumpkins or something really cute, not anything really gory or what I guess is typically associated with Halloween. So that's it for my girls, but they didn't, so they don't really, they grew up and they're like, yeah, not Halloween, so they don't really make a big deal out of Halloween either. My middle son, kind of the same thing. He was, it was kind of the latter part of my membership at that church, but he attended a few of the Hallelujah nights. That's what they called it. We called it Hallelujah nights. He attended several of those Hallelujah nights. But man, by the time he was actually school age, like after kindergarten, you see, he dressed up. His favorite character when he was a little kid was Mario from Mario Bros. Cause he's a big Nintendo fan. Matter of fact, him and my stepson Amari, Derek and Amari, are both like, and Micah and McKenna and Anaya, they love Mario Bros. I loved Mario Bros when I was little too, but he dressed up as Mario from Mario Bros. And then one year he dressed up as a Ninja Turtle. So he's been Mario Bro, and he was Mario Bro for a couple years, and then he outgrew that, because those things are kind of expensive, and he outgrew that costume. And then he was dressed up as a Ninja Turtle, because for some odd reason he got into the whole Ninja Turtle thing. And then my last 2, Mike and McKenna, let's see, McKenna was actually she wasn't she was a Disney princess. She was Minnie Mouse. And she was, and they do school festivities too. So at the schools here, they don't do the festivals how we used to do when I was in school. What they actually do is they have like this character day parade, and it's always around Halloween time. And so you get to dress up as your favorite character. And McKenna's favorite character was Minnie Mouse. Michael was like a baseball player one year, and then he was a football player one year, and then I think last year he was Slappy from Goosebumps. Is it Goosebumps? I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but he was Slappy, and McKenna was I think she was Elsa or Anna from Frozen. Because what little girl doesn't love Disney princesses, right? And Frozen is McKenna's favorite movie, favorite Disney princess movie. Now that she's gotten older and Minnie Mouse isn't her favorite character anymore. So she was one of the Frozen girls last year. Well, it was good to me. It worked good in my hazelnut cocoa. Why, it's been in there for a while? But I heard only went go bad. It's just water based. It added an extra flavor to my hazelnut, like it made it really, really nutty. Like you can taste the nut. That was really good.
Because I heard in elementary school that their beef is horse meat, and that was good. I just feel like no taco.
Their beef is horse meat?
Actually, it's not horse meat. If you want to be real about it.
So what is it?
It's seal meat.
Things that my husband and I was thinking about, or maybe me more than my husband, he's been thinking about is remodeling our kitchen, because I like my cabinets. I just think they're a little light, so I either want my cabinets darker or I want my countertop darker. And this is my countertop. That color, I don't really like this countertop. These are the kind, I don't know what kind of countertops they are, but I want, and this may be so old school, but I want some granite countertops. And I want them to have black and gray in them and a little touch of beige. And I think that'll help with the lightness of these cabinets. And I don't know if it'll be cheaper to just change out my countertops or stain down my cabinets. But I don't want the kitchen to get too dark. That dark color that I tend to like a lot of my living room furniture is a dark brown, or, and I don't want brown cabinet. I would like that dark cherry color is actually what I like. But I don't know if that would darken the kitchen up. So as we were discussing, we'd like to maybe just do the countertops, because I feel like if I get the perfect countertops, then the cabinets will pop against the countertops, because I hate my countertops. I love my home. There are just a few things that I would definitely love to change. And another thing I was looking at is, because I feel like this is kind of an old school setup here with the microwave on top of the stove. I feel like it's kind of an old school setup. So actually what I would like to do is, instead of having this microwave on top of the stove, I really would like to just remodel my kitchen where I want to keep the bar there, but what I would like to do is like maybe get an island in the middle and put the microwave in the island, you know. So I'm gonna go into the laundry room and gonna finish up a little laundry. I usually wash my clothes with a little vinegar. Just we were in, I can't remember if we were in Sam's or Costco, but whatever store we were in, I found this stuff, and it kind of like, it's like a disinfectant, and I like it. It smells good, and it takes any odor out of like the clothes, sheets, towels. So basically all I do is I get my little measure here, and I actually just put it in the dispenser where I normally put my bleach. It's good stuff. I like it. It's pretty good. Normally, what I would use is I would use vinegar. This is kind of one of the kinds I use. It's a distilled vinegar, and I like to. Those are my scrubs that I'm throwing in. I always wash my work clothes by themselves. I never wash my scrubs with anybody else's clothes, and I always use that disinfectant vinegar or something when I do my scrubs, because one, I don't have to worry about losing the color because my scrubs are black, and I don't have to. And then once I'm done, actually, before I do it, like I usually go into my towels. Next, what I usually do before I put my towels in is I go in with a little bleach on the rag, and I wipe down the inside of my wash machine, because with everything that's going, and even though at work actually I'm covered up, like my head is covered, which is why, well, that's not why, but it's one of the reasons why I wear my hair in just two big braids most of the time, so I can put my scrub cap on. And then we have scrub gown over our scrubs. So, and then we have our N95s or our level 3 masks with our face shields too. So my scrubs are pretty covered at work. I usually don't wear I actually always never wear my work shoes in the house. So I back into the garage, I get out, I pull my work shoes off in the garage. They stay there overnight. They stay there throughout the whole weekend. They never make it past. This morning I'm gonna show you a few of my fall decorations, some things that I pulled out. I'm gonna start in my dining room with my dining room table. So come along with me into my dining room. Back. It's kind of old, but I pulled it out, and I've got my. Normally I have a black and white set on the table, but I changed out my black and white set and mixed in some oranges and some yellows and some greens, because these are like my favorite fall colors. So I changed out my napkin. Myself here right in my foyer on my little moon table here, and it's just like a little homemade sign that I made myself actually last year. And I was making a welcome sign for my front door, and I had leftover wood, and I used it to make other little signs. Ball sign, and I made that last year. And I'm going to change that out for Christmas. I'm going to put some Christmas decor up there, so the mirror will disappear in a month or two. And then these are my little pumpkins that I got from Kirkland's as well. And that arrangement is what my daughter bought me from Publix, actually. She saw it and thought about me and thought I would really like it, and I did. Piece right here, and that is also something I bought from Kirkland's. Pillows. And that's my year-round tree. I never move that tree. I love that little tree. And it's there year-round. And that's my fall. And my little throw. Because like I said, I love these are my favorite. This is like my favorite orange. This orange is like one of my favorite oranges. So I really like that orange. And we got pillows from Kirkland's. Yeah, these are like some of my favorite fall colors. Like, and that little vase is what I've got it in. And so this vase never leaves the living room. It always floats around my living room. And I just change out my floral arrangement in it. And I don't like a lot of flowers. So you'll notice I don't decorate with a lot of flowers. Just a few here and there, because I don't want my house to look like a funeral parlor. And it also has the same pillow over here. I don't have a throw over here, so I'm going to work on that today. Derek and I might go out and do a little shopping, because I do want to get a pillow. I want to get a throw. I want to get either an orange or a red throw or a brown throw to go behind that pillow. And then breakfast nook table. And I haven't put a centerpiece on my breakfast nook table yet, because I've got to go purchase me one. And as soon as I purchase me one, I'll show y'all in my next video. I'm hoping that today is the day we can go purchase me one. But yeah, it's just a fall runner with the leaves, and then those other two placemats that look like leaves there. And I have other placemats that I'm gonna place on either end. I don't know, I may not do that. I may leave it just like this and get me a nice centerpiece. So right now we're headed out to go get Micah's hair cut. He's in the back. McKenna's coming along, because while McKenna's at the barbershop and we're waiting on Micah's haircut, I'm going to take her braids loose so that I can wash her hair and maybe re-braid it. We'll catch up with you at the barbershop. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit your notification bell, and hey, remember, family over everything.